CCTV Lawan Rashapi Daka Frank Motors Kajaka Dekali Gabatamai Jungka Tata Motors Halatko Ni Shillong Ringkat Bakanet Foodish Ordan Mapi Ninwan Ramani Hakir Dobying Jompi
Ka Kyndon Menteri Jongka Sorkar Jelah ka Sngi Palai Jongka Lai Puwaiterik Unai Leber Arhajar Arpuar Kala menjuri ka Meghalaya Minor Minerals Reclamation Fund Management Guidelines Arhajar Arpuar Kabalong ka Kyndon ka Bentawan Pynjyrngam Biang ya ka Mariang ha kibabun ki jaka kibala syakta na ka jing pomding ka jing ti doyong bat ti mau bat kiwei de kirukom balada penjulor ya ka Mariang ha kisnem kibala dem Agajing keren bat kilat pathai khubor Menteri Rangba ka Jelau Konrad Sangma uliathu ba ka jing Shna ka Meghalaya Minor Minerals Reclamation Fund Management Guidelines Arhajar Arpuar kalong kat kum ka hukum jong ka yeng bishar Meghalaya High Court Uliathu baya ka songpisa an sa Pynjyrngam lingba katanat soil and water conservation, katanat water resources, katanat mining and geology, katanat forest, ka Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board, bat kiway. Hagaju ka por uliathu ru ba ka Sorkar kaladep thung ya ka governing body kabala khle do menteri katanat forest, kad ba ka chief secretary kan long kum ka vice chairperson.
Regarding the notification for the Meghalaya Minor Minerals Reclamation Fund Management Guidelines 2022. So under the minor minerals, we had started a reclamation fund back in the year 2015, and this was based on an order from the High Court. Based on that, the funds have been collected, but the guidelines to actually use them had not been framed. They were in the process of being framed. And now that the framing has been done, this had come to the cabinet for its approval, and we have approved it. After this is done, the utilization of the funds through a governing body and through an executive committee will be undertaken. The reclamation fund will be implemented mainly to reclaim the areas where the minor minerals have been excavated, and it is in line with the Major Minerals Reclamation Fund, where everything from filling up the areas, mines where the mining took place, including plantation of trees, increasing of greenery, protection of the water bodies, so mostly environmental related subjects for the reclamation fund. It's a very broad areas are there. It will be used for those purposes. There's no specific, so there is no specific amount for a specific fund. It will depend on the proposals that will come up. So for this, a number of departments have been identified through which the implementation will be done. For example, the soil conservation, the water resource, the mining geology, the forest department, then the PCCF, the pollution board. So different kind of bodies have been and departments have been identified through which these funds will be released, and this will be worked out at the executive committee level, which will be finally approved by the governing body, which is headed by the minister in charge of forest, and the vice chairperson is the chief secretary. This governing body that has been formed, which is headed by the minister, and the vice chairperson is the chief secretary, and there are other members from different departments. So there's a governing body, and under the governing body there's an executive committee which is headed by the secretary or the additional chief secretary of forest department, and other department officials will be part of that. And this executive committee will then put up the proposals which will be approved then by the governing body.